I'm Annette Corkery and we're here at Creative Ardagh in Ardagh Heritage and Creativity Centre today, and we're an SFI Discover Centre. The building was originally done as a heritage centre, and there's a lot about the legend of Mither and Thane, and we do integrated workshops for schools based on the legend and the history. We have third class group here from Gaelscoil Longford today, so we adapted our Woodlands creations for the older age group. Whereas our two DPSM workshops are curriculum linked, and they integrate with the history and the natural heritage around here, and then we bring art in to everything we do here.
We went around the forest to find leaves, some chestnuts, beech nuts.
We're very lucky to have native woodlands. They were planted at the time the Heritage Centre opened about 25 years ago. At the time they planted them in certain groves, so there's an oak grove, horse chestnut grove, sycamore grove. We've had a few presidents come and plant another native tree as well. We took a walk through the woods and kind of stopped at various sites, looked at the helicopters under the sycamore. It's a little brown thing that looks like a pair of fairy wings, and there's usually millions of them around here.
When it drops off a tree or something, it goes down like a helicopter, like spinning around down.
Okay, so we're in the woods, and we're very lucky to have these woods here. There's only about 1% of Ireland covered in woods like this. One time all of Ireland used to be covered. We talked a bit about simple leaves and compound leaves and the different shapes of the extra leaflets on the compound leaves, and then signs of autumn.
Compound leaves are like one stem, but there's lots of leaves on the stem. But on a simple leaf, it's only one leaf that you would often find on the floor.
This is a fern, and do you know what ferns like? What? They like dark spaces, they like shade. It's very hands-on walk through the woods, and they get to pick up things, talk about what they found. So no two tours are the same because we can kind of adapt to the group that comes. The children seem to really enjoy it. This is the biggest tree in the forest, one of the oldest trees.
How is the window? Fairies do it.
It's a fairy tree.
I saw the fairy tree, and there was windows on the fairy tree, and there was a door and a cave.
We usually do a scavenger hunt with them, so when we get down to the end of the sensory garden, we look at the senses of the taste and smell and try and listen, try to get them quiet to listen to what other sounds are going around. There's always something in flower there, and usually something to taste and smell as well. When we're there, we organise them into groups for the scavenger hunt and give them a list of anything to find. They're delighted to, and they get to really explore the place rather than just walking through. And
we all went around with a sheet, and then we had to try and find them, and some were under trees and leaves, and some were the sticks.
We would have to find conkers, and sometimes you'd have to find a few things, but of the one thing.
It was a big list, but it was fun.
And then we take what we found into the art room. 5 green things. Does any group want to show me their 5 green things? We integrate with the different strands on the art curriculum, so we sometimes do print. Today we worked on mixing autumn colours, so they were trying to mix the oranges and reds and browns to match the things that they found.
We did pictures with paint and we mixed some up.
The art was basically the different colours of the leaves, and we were mixing them to make colour. We mixed red and yellow to make orange.
We had to make brown, green, dark green, light green.
We talk about light and how we see colour and how the colour is reflected. Everything absorbs some rays of light. Does anyone know the colours of light? We also do a workshop on mixing colours with light and then mixing colours with paint, and the differences in the primary colours of light and the primary colours of paint. So they're getting the hands-on colour mixing part as well as looking more closely at what they found again. If you want to book one of our workshops, you can ring me at 086 302 7602 or email us at creativeardagh@gmail.com.